and I went to the front desk and I complained.
You did?
I literally.
This is Seabass's
You
Cheers.
actually took action on it? You went to the front desk.
I was on my way out when I saw it, so I'm like, I'm going to tell them. Yes. And I did the same script that Seabass did of, you guys offer boxing classes now?
Nice. And we are into another new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. Good morning, and thank you for being here.
Yeah.
I'm Morty. That's Greg Gorey.
Hi, Wood.
We got Menace.
What is up?
Gina
Hi.
Grad.
Hi.
Seabass is here. We got Sammy.
Morning.
Morgan's here. Weekend Cheers and Jeers.
Well, I went to a beer fest. I mean, I did a lot of great things, but I'll just highlight one.
That's how it works.
Just the one cheer.
Just the one. I went to a beer fest, and it was so much fun because so many Woody Show listeners were there. And they were just like stopping me constantly and just stopping and saying how much they love the show, how long they've been listening to the show, and what they love about it. And again, we always say that we get caught up in our own lives here, and then we just come to the studio, go home, come to the studio, go home. And then so there's not really like face-to-face interaction with listeners. And so it was fun to do that.
Oh, babe.
And my Jeers was I cleaned my house and it takes too long.
Yeah.
Like my free time was taken up and I felt like half the day was just 2 rooms because I haven't really been home for like a month and a half. And then just to go through all my clothes was a long, long time. And I just put like a bunch of donation bags together to donate clothes again. And I go, I don't need this much clothes. And I just did that a month before.
Greg, he doesn't need this much clothes.
You don't
I
need
don't.
that much clothes.
Yeah, he doesn't need that much clothes.
No,
Yeah.
I don't need that much clothes.
No.
I
Agreed.
don't.
And dude, if you ever gone to, you've seen it.
You've seen
Yeah.
all
If you've been
the
to his
clothes.
closet, you've seen it.
And you've
Yeah.
seen all the shoes that you
Yeah.
already gave away.
I know.
Absolutely.
And I
Was
I
this one of
got to
those-
give away more because there's just too much.
Was this one of those things where you do, like, I don't know, you bake something and you don't want to wash the pan, so you throw it away? You didn't want to do laundry, so you said, I'll just donate?
No, they were already clean clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I go, way too much.
Yeah.
And I need more hangers. And I found out like you can get
You go
deals
to the
on
store.
hangers at Costco. You get 100 hangers for like $30.
Okay,
Really?
you can also find a really great deal on Amazon on hangers.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
bought,
Yeah.
and I tell you this because I bought a box of hanger, like it comes in a big giant box. I don't know how many were in there. All I know is that 3 years later, I still have
Still
plenty
have
of
them?
hangers.
Wow. And are they like the felt type
Yeah,
ones?
those are the
or
best ones.
What kind
Felt
of hangers are
type
they?
hangers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are what
Felt
I
hangers.
have.
Because they make more space. Like there's more room when you use them. But
That
they
and they're
break
kind of
all
sticky,
the time.
so
I
your
mean,
stuff doesn't slide.
The ladies love the felt.
Yeah.
No,
Because
these are like
it doesn't make
black plastic hangers.
Yeah, because the t-shirt, it doesn't make your t-shirt like shoulders pointy.
Ow.
The hangers that I refuse to buy have those little notches, like where the shoulders would go.
I hate
Yeah.
that, too.
because I'm not a chick. I'm
Oh,
not hanging
yeah.
stuff with straps.
I hate that.
Right.
too.
So
Yeah.
I don't need that stuff,
And it
and
snags.
I find that I snag more things on it. I'm like, so I don't buy those. These are just like nice, smooth, black,
And do they all
regular,
match?
thin.
All your
Of course
hangers?
they do.
Good.
Do you
Greg?
mix in any dry cleaning metal hangers? I
No,
bet you
never.
don't.
No, you toss those
I
the
knew you
day
did. I
you get
knew
them.
you didn't.
And
Never.
like you can buy hangers on Amazon, but if you have the opportunity to go to Costco
Why
and
not?
buy more stuff that
Yeah.
you don't need,
I don't know if I've ever seen hangers at Costco.
you
Where would
have
they
it.
be?
What section? Yeah, what section are those in?
They're in the home section.
I bet it's all home. Like, what do you
with
mean?
The pillows and stuff, right?
Yeah, like it's like usually it's the first couple rows right when you walk in.
Like what else is in
Okay.
that aisle though?
Rugs,
Okay.
like toiletries. You've never? Why are you shaking your head, Morgan? You've
Oh,
never
I've-
seen rugs for sale at Costco?
Not in the hanger aisle.
No, but it's there.
Different Costco.
Not in the hanger aisle.
It's in the same
Dumbass.
section. It's in the home section.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
seen like they have
mean,
like
it's
the
been a
little
while.
like they have like those little kind of throw
Yeah.
rugs
Yeah.
or like the little things you put like in front of like a door.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
a
no.
door mat, but it's like it's indoor. It looks like a little carpet.
No,
kind
these
of thing.
are
Oh, for in
massive
front of a
rugs.
sink?
in
They
front
have
of the
those at the
sink.
end of the
Yeah.
aisle in those
Yeah.
giant boxes.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have like pillow sets that are pretty cool right now.
Yeah.
Just
There's
Costco's popping, y'all.
there's this person that we follow on our Instagram, the show
Yeah.
Instagram, and it's like Costco finds or whatever.
Oh, not Costco ho.
What?
Oh, I've seen her.
She's
yes.
great.
Yeah.
Not Costco ho. This chick is pretty pure.
Weak.
But like,
Costco ho's way better.
I like her.
my question is like, man, what Costco are you going to? They have the coolest stuff. My Costco doesn't have. Every time I see
True.
something on there, I'm like, oh, and I'll go there thinking like, I'm gonna go get that thing that she highlighted.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
and I can't find it there.
Maybe
don't-
they do have it. You just can't find it.
No,
because I've asked.
they're
They
all
go, yeah,
different.
we
Woody's
don't
right.
have that here.
Yeah, because there's like I'm a grown man, but I still want this remote control car
Yeah.
that I saw on one of those accounts that said it was at Costco, and I went and looked for it over the weekend. And it wasn't there.
One of the greatest things I did in Iceland was go to Costco.
Her name is
Different stuff.
Laura Lamb, and the account is Costco Hot Finds.
Oh,
Okay.
hot.
Yeah. Like she was promoting this. It's a shark, like little mini steamer vacuum thing, but
Yeah.
it's not for the carpet. You're supposed to use it for like upholstery, like so for your couch. Because my kids, I have that one room, like it's an adults only room. And I tell these kids, stay out of it.
obey.
But for whatever reason, they got this hair up their ass a few weeks ago. And every time I'd walk by, they're in there.
Yeah.
No adult in sight.
Absolutely
And my
not.
son's in there eating something. My daughter's in there eating something. And next thing you know, there are stains on the arm of the couch.
Oh no.
I go, you mother effers.
That's the same room where they broke the table, right?
Yes.
And lied about it.
You shouldn't be
Correct.
in there. You got to padlock that
Living
room.
Exactly.
with liars.
Exactly right. I should put a lock on that room. But I saw this thing. I'm like, this might be perfect because I tried everything to get this stupid stain out of the arm of the couch.
Yeah.
And it wasn't coming out.
Ugh.
And so I'm going to try this shark thing that I saw on the Costco thing, but they didn't have it when I went there.
Yeah,
So I had to
it's
order it on Amazon.
You're going to have to
God.
replace the couch.
I'll let you know.
Replace the kids.
I'll let you know how it
Please
goes.
do.
Dude,
I'll
that's
let you
pretty
know.
crazy. They don't respect your authority and
Yeah, I
like go in that room.
My son's like, I'm watching the game.
Yeah, but eating
Not in here,
food?
you're not,
I mean,
pal.
don't you have other television?
Yeah.
Right. What's so special about that room?
Yeah.
Like
because
literally
it's
had
forbidden.
a
Yeah.
slice
Yeah.
of greasy pizza, not on a plate, on
Ugh,
a paper towel,
just hold it.
sitting on the
Classy.
Whoa.
paper towel sitting on the arm of the
No
couch.
way.
Kids are so
Like you
feral.
dicks.
life.
Wait. I
Ugh.
mean, does your wife like not care about this room or something? Does
No, she likes that room too. I don't know. I don't know what she was doing.
Do they not understand how food works?
No.
I don't get how
No,
there
'cause
was
they're kids.
just
They're dumb.
sitting
Kids are
there on a
dumb.
paper towel.
Yeah, they're dumb. Gina
is
Grad,
so
weekend
dumb.
cheers and jeers.
Yeah, big old cheer to 45-year-old friendships.
I don't think women have those, right, Menace?
Yeah, that's
Yo,
very rare.
I-
Yeah, that's what
Extremely
Menace
rare.
has been saying.
I am so lucky. My two friends from when I moved to Kansas City when I was 2 years old wanted to have like a kind of a long, fun weekend in San Diego. So went to San Diego with them and hung out and hiked around cliffs and hung out with so many sea lions who are so cute, but also like very scary. I was so close to their teeth that I get it now. They're scary. Spent an afternoon on a sailboat listening to yacht rock. It was a beautiful, beautiful weekend with
Sounds very white.
it was.
Yeah.
It
The white
was.
Yeah, did you
hiking.
drink
Not
white
sailboat
wine?
for a white weekend.
It was the whitest
We were on a
weekend.
sailboat and we were here, and then there were like sea lions.
Listening to little
and, like,
Christopher
yeah.
Cross. Oh my
We had
God.
white wine
We
with,
did!
with ice cubes.
We did
Yeah.
on the boat. It was awesome. But Jeers, because we all grew up together and like there was like a group of moms that kind of raised all of us, always running in and out of each other's houses. And my mom's best friend, who is one of those moms, she was like a second mom to all three of us. She passed away and it was sad. And we stopped what we were doing and we live streamed the funeral. And that was kind of tough. But it was nice to actually, what are the odds that I would be with these two girls watching this funeral? So I guess that was kind of cool. But that was tough. But
They live
otherwise,
streamed a funeral?
yeah, we did with my dad because it was
Really?
COVID.
What do you think we're gonna do with yours, Greg?
Well,
I mean,
never,
we're gonna
never
put on-
would in a trillion years would think that somebody
Yeah.
would do that.
We're
Greg's is going to be
Yeah.
a pay-per-view,
I
but
was
here's the
just
thing.
gonna say,
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to keep all the money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because that's what
Uh-huh.
Greg would want.
Is that
I'll be
okay,
gone.
Greg?
Yeah, please
Really
spend it.
stick it to him.
Spend
Yeah.
it on wine.
It was a very white weekend. Yeah.
It was kind of the same. Like mine, I went to my cousin's wedding, and literally, I think every person from my mom's side of the family was there. So it was a great opportunity because everybody lives scattered across the country.
See them all in one fell
Cousins,
swoop.
aunts, uncles, the whole.
Yep.
It was great to see everybody in one shot.
Yes, I love that.
I would say like a Jeer could be dressing up. But no, the pro was really, and I had this kind of moment during the ceremony, and I'm looking around, I see all these people who I never see, including my uncle who lives in Arizona, who's been on hospice.
Oh man,
Even he made it to New Jersey
nobody has an
for
excuse
for
then.
this weekend. Yeah, right. And I was like, man, gotta go. Chance to see him, chance to see all these other people. But as I'm like looking around, I see all these members of my family who I never really get to see. I had one of those like where everything kind of hits you at once.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, this is what people talk about when they say your family is the priority.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
nothing in that moment, I kind of realized like, yeah, nothing else. Like, all these things, whether it's, work or other annoyances in your life or, people that, you want to choke the life out of, things that are, whatever's driving you crazy at the moment. Like none of that really matters.
Yeah.
I had this like very adult moment.
Like an
Wow,
epiphany.
yeah.
And that was the pro. And so it really, not that I wasn't already open and ready to just have this like great time with my family.
Yeah.
But like it just made it even better. Like
Yeah.
being armed in that moment with that perspective, I'm like, damn, okay, cool.
If you take parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, etc., approximately how many people are you talking in your family?
Ooh,
In
a
general
lot.
or at the wedding?
No, like in
Just
general.
in general.
I mean, if combine both sides of the family,
Yeah. Like give or take
50?
50
Whoa.
people.
60?
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
Greg. I don't have that many.
Yeah. Well, keep
Me
in
is
mind, my
4.
dad is one of 10 kids.
Oh, well, there you
Damn.
go.
Right.
Okay.
See, that helps.
So there's
Combine
that.
So you have a
honestly.
million
Yeah.
cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's my mom, and then she has a twin brother,
hmm
the uncle from Arizona,
Mm.
Do you have any
and
cousins?
then another uncle who's the older brother, and then there's all those cousins.
Oh, damn.
Do you have cousins you've never met? Because I've heard people
No.
that say that. I've never even met my cousins.
Yeah.
No, there's cousins who I really never see, and it's because everybody's scattered
Okay.
everywhere.
My husband has uncles and aunts he's never met. There's like
That's so
12
weird.
kids
That's
in
weird.
each family.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Lucky.
and my jeer is not the dressing up part, even though that sucked.
You look good, though. You
Can
guys
they,
both
can they
look
not
great.
can they not make stuff that's at least like, if it's gonna look good, can it not be also comfortable? Like same with food. If you're gonna have healthy food, can you make it taste good?
No.
No.
Like why is it that like healthy stuff
Right.
is never good? It's just always like,
I know. Who
yeah,
can?
it's not great, but it's really healthy.
Yeah.
Whoever
Sucks.
decided that a tie makes you look
Right.
good?
A little neck
Let's
noose.
put this noose on you.
Yeah.
Here's my jeer. My jeer, twofold. It started by, I was flipping through and I saw there was a Big Bang Theory marathon on, which I love that show. I love Big Bang Theory. Always fun. It's a crowd pleaser at my mom's house because she loves that show. My wife likes, so people that were there
Yeah.
to watch, and it was so I put that on. Didn't realize that the Big Bang Theory marathon was on MTV.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've seen a sitcom like that on MTV. Usually it's the reality show stuff
Yeah.
or things
Yeah,
like that. I'm like,
ridiculousness.
so that was odd. But
Yeah.
all right, whatever. It's a great show, so I'm watching it. Now here's the jeer. They have Big Bang Theory on Nick at Night,
Right.
which
Oh.
seemed such a weird thing. It's like I heard a
That's
radio
for
station.
old people stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too young of a show for
Yeah,
that.
that's supposed to
Right.
be I Love Lucy.
Right. I heard a radio station over the weekend too, and they were a classic hit station. They played Pink.
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, Pink?
I don't like that.
Right? It's I don't know. I mean, I know it wasn't like a new song, obviously. It was a song 15, 20 years old,
That's
whatever.
supposed to be like the Eagles.
Yeah.
But right. Yeah. So I don't know what I hated about it more, but it was just weird. Like Nick at Night.
Yeah.
Nick
Yeah.
at Night should be
No.
at least stuff from, Different Strokes.
Yeah,
exactly.
Let's do the 80s
Yeah.
stuff.
The Facts
Family
of Life.
Ties.
Blossom. I would give you like something like a
Sure.
something like
Yeah.
that.
90s.
Yeah, but Big Bang Theory
Yeah.
on Nick at Night.
That's
no,
wrong.
It goes back to last week. I was hanging out with my best friend from high school, and we go, dude, getting old, man.
Yeah.
You
And I
know,
realized that,
all this
but
stuff.
Big Bang Theory just ended not that long, like within what?
You think so?
4 or 5 years it was over.
Yeah, but it
That
had
was
like
the-
a 10-season run, didn't
Yeah.
it? So from when it started, I guess, if you're looking at that.
2007.
I don't know. To me, that doesn't qualify as Nick at Night.
Yeah.
No, not at all. That's crazy.
I think it needs to be off the air for at least 10 years.
Yeah. Final
Yeah.
episode was 2019.
Yes.
Okay.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
hate it.
recent.
Right. It's really weird.
It's not supposed to be
Yeah.
there.
And does
Yeah.
Nick at Night speed up their sitcoms? They used to play Friends, and they speed those up.
Do
Really?
they? Or they
Yeah.
cut things out because they
They
got
cut things out, I think. Yeah.
Wants to add more commercials. See,
Right.
that's
It's annoying.
because that's
Stuff
what
them
you
in
want to do. Greg Gorey, weekend cheers and jeers.
I have the most random cheer of life. So I'm at the little condo over the weekend, and at one point in the morning, I thought somebody dropped a car on the roof. The whole place shook. The windows
happens.
rattled. Yeah, I thought maybe
Reasonable.
You know how like when you're hanging out at home and
In
all
a
of a sudden
car.
like a
Is
car.
that a
Well,
car?
somebody's
Yeah, it falls
delivering
down.
their Lamborghini,
Right,
and it
on a
falls off
ca-
the
on a
helicopter.
crane.
Exactly right,
And-
yeah.
And I thought
It happens.
So then I thought, okay, you know what? It probably was a nearby complex that exploded. So all the front doors open. We all go out there. This is early in the morning. Did you hear that? We're like, heard it. Of course we heard it and felt it. That was insane. But the reason it's a cheer is because everything was fine. It was a sonic boom from a rocket launch.
Oh,
Yeah.
And the reason it's a cheer is life first. Never experienced that. It was
That's cool.
crazy.
That's
It was
awesome.
real loud, wasn't it?
Loud, and it had a
And
physical
vibrational.
result. Like the entire place
That's cool.
shook.
Wow.
It was weird, and
Yeah, I
it was
love that.
cool.
That's
So that
very
was pretty
cool.
neat. Knowing everything was fine and that
Yeah.
a nearby place didn't explode made it a cheer. My jeer, and we were talking about scary movies earlier. Weapons. Are you
Aw.
effing kidding me? How dumb.
The
How is-
movie?
yeah, how is
Really?
that the number
Okay.
one movie? So dumb.
So I have to admit, I recommended this to Greg. The first half of the movie I thought is so, oh God, look how he's looking at me like daggers. The first half is so tense and so scary. And I get that like Gladys is kind of hit or miss. but
Right.
I
She
really
ruined
thought
it.
that it was like a really tense movie.
Like, I'm going to kind of give a spoiler if you haven't seen it, but it's not really a spoiler. Voodoo Dolls is the essence of the movie. I'm like,
I mean, it's
really?
a pretty big spoiler.
Voodoo dolls.
Dang it, Greg.
It's not a voodoo
Question
doll, but
though
essentially.
was this just released on streaming? Because I heard a
Yes.
lot of people watching it.
It was
yeah,
just
everybody was like, "Oh, it's so good." And I was like, "I'll check it out." I'm like, you know what? I get it, but you're right. It's not a horror movie. It's more like
not-
a thriller.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good
Sorry,
things about it
Greg.
too online.
Let down.
I saw she's a DJ at one of the other stations that we work with. And she was out with her friends and they were doing like, spells and potions somewhere.
What?
Yeah.
What do you
And
mean?
I like this person a lot. I did think less of her though.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
gotta admit. Like it's like voodoo dolls.
Sounds like she would like
like
weapons.
it's and I think it's more ironic. Like just kind of it was like
Yeah.
kind of like a silly maybe Halloween thing, her and her
Yeah.
girlfriends.
Like Satanists aren't really
but still,
Satanists.
even in the context of that,
Yeah.
like you have free. She's got like a son, and like this is what you spent your free time doing away from the kid. You might do spells,
Yeah, it's
Potions.
like practical magic.
potions,
At least it's in
grown ass
season.
woman.
I told
like,
you in,
out of
It's
season.
like loser,
in high school there was this like group of
loserish. She's not a loser. We like her a lot.
loser
Just-
adjacent.
it's loser. Oh, it's certainly loser adjacent.
I told you there's this group of high school girls. They're kind of big gals, sturdy gals, and they were all really into like witchcraft. And so we
course.
called them
Yeah,
Kidding.
we called
that kind
them
of goes with the territory, does it not?
we called them the craft with a K.
Oh, Gina.
I'm not kidding.
You're not
Like
kidding?
craft macaroni and cheese and craft.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
no,
we like
sorry, I don't
That's so funny.
Yeah, it was
I like
pretty funny.
that. You can hit us up with a text over to 22987. Yeah, so medical conditions that inspired horror movies. This is the topic of Gina's grad school, which
Yeah.
is coming up for you later on this hour. 'Tis the season for that.
Eat now or later, but not during.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's coming up.
Rep.
Seabass Weekend Cheers and Jeers.
Well, cheers to manliness. I went to homecoming weekend at Georgia Tech and played in the rugby anniversary game.
Oh.
And you really and went, talked to frat bros, all that stuff,
Oh,
all this
yeah.
stuff. And you realize that is the natural state of man, is to be like, you hear about guys who leave like sports or whatever, and they don't know what, or leave the military, and they
Yeah.
have no idea what to do with their lives because they're just like, where are all my bros?
Yeah, that's like all the only thing they had.
Yeah.
Right,
It was their
but-
whole identity.
Well,
Well, forget their identity. It is where it's like where you feel the most productive, where you're at home, where you're that is the natural state of being a man, is to have be around bros, do bro stuff, be in a
Yeah.
Bro
team.
out. Yeah.
So I feel bad for people,
But
like,
yet you're not good enough to make a living at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I'm saying, so you're lost with that. Like you're lost without that.
Yeah, 0.01% of people are,
Right.
but the point is that's a great thing that we lose. And I feel bad for people who don't have team sports or that sort of fraternal thing. Some guys have that at their job, and it really was nice to have that back. It's very
You could have that at your job, though, Seabass.
well. There's no bros
Yeah,
here.
good point.
I'm around a bunch. The broiest person here is Morgan.
Thank you. And I try and bro out with you, and you don't even look at me in the hallways.
Yeah, what's up?
So what's the deal?
I don't want her. I want her to feel safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's very intimidating.
So-
I don't want her to be aroused.
So were they all
Okay.
Yeah, you're so turned on.
Yeah.
were they all shocked at like how bald and fat you got, or
Well, first off, my hair. I was complimented numerous times for the
for what?
the luster,
muscles?
the luster and thickness
The
of my
sheen.
hair.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure
they
you
were-
are.
they ran
That's
their
like when the
fingers through it?
influencers go. Everybody's been asking me
I
about.
got my
So,
skincare
the bald-
routine.
for folks who are just listening to the radio, the bald thing was started years ago as a lame attempt by Menace to deflect attention.
It never stuck though.
Yeah.
But these morons
Kinda
have
like his hair.
glommed onto it.
Hey, bro, lustrous hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so-
what bros do.
Yeah, because
At a rugby game.
we would even look to guys younger than us and like,
All right.
oh man, he's all gray and bald, and that's too bad or whatever, and so on and so forth.
That is too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
sad.
but that camaraderie, it's just irreplaceable. So enjoy it while it lasts, young bros out there.
Yeah.
It's
Cheers.
not forever.
Yeah.
Cheers is it's a real bad idea to start playing like one of the roughest contact sports in the world with no warming up whatsoever.
Whoopsie.
Yep.
And so I'm like barely moving right now. Like that's just things when you do contact sports. They talk about like football shape or whatever sport you're in shape. Your back isn't used to moving like that, to tackling, hitting 250-pound people running at full speed. So I will not be walking straight for a while.
Oh, no.
Damn.
And that's not just because I was in Midtown Atlanta, right, guys?
Hell yeah,
Hey-o.
bro.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, bros?
Yeah. Morgan, weekend cheers and jeers.
My cheers is, and this is not just a weekend thing. I've been thinking about this man for like over a week. Do you know who Todd Browning is?
Todd Browning.
He's he was the director of Dracula in 1931 or 2, I believe.
Oh, I know where this is going.
And then, oh my God.
Todd
So
Browning.
long story short, I get on HBO Max
Wiener
and
picture?
Freaks is a movie
Yep.
that's recommended to me. If you know me, that makes sense, right?
Google gobble, Google gobble.
I had never heard of this movie. It was made in 1932 by
This dude?
Yes, Todd Browning.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Morgan wants to do him.
No,
She
I don't.
does.
But
I
I'm
can't
just
believe
like,
that.
oh, I can't stop researching about him. Anyways, Freaks is this crazy movie about these circus freaks. But they ended up being the heroes of the movie, and the normal people are in the freaks. Anyways, he made this movie after he made Dracula, and he basically got canceled. And now the movie is like acceptable again.
Well, it's like a cult classic.
Okay.
It was incredibly disturbing.
It is, and oh my God, I can't stop thinking about it.
Really?
One of us.
Oh,
It's
there's
on
like
HBO Max?
Yeah, this guy without arms and legs,
Yeah.
and then like all these
They're
different
real
types
people.
of deformed people.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh. And then
Cool.
Bort told me his uncle was in the movie.
What?
Oh. Right?
As what?
Uncle Willie? I don't know. He was some clown.
Really?
What was it, Bort?
Do you have like lobster hands?
No,
Yeah.
he was one of the normal people on the
Oh.
circus.
Yeah. Your relative was in this? Bort, can you hear us?
R.I.P. Bort.
Oh,
Oh, he's trying.
yeah. I don't know.
Oh no.
I heard him for a second. Like he was trying to get a microphone turned on or something.
Well,
Oh, there.
Oh,
Now,
there it
now I
is.
can hear you.
Subtle.
Oh, no.
the mic's not on.
Someone's mic is on.
He's talking through our headphones.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
all right.
Well,
No,
no,
that's
word
gonna
on the street.
I don't know.
That
is his
Uncle Bort is in
Willie
it.
was in it. Anyways, so shout out to
works
this
here.
guy because he got canceled for this movie, but it's actually not as
Wait,
you know.
really? Like canceled how? What does that mean?
Well, it was in the 1930s. It ended his career. I mean,
Oh,
he had to
no
go.
one else would fund his.
Yeah, he had
other
to go
movies.
and not make movies
That's
anymore.
canceled.
And
He had
live
to
on
go
his
down.
own.
Canceled? That just means he sucked at making movies.
No,
But
have
it's a
you seen
great-
Freaks? It's
Wait,
pretty
your
crazy.
uncle was in what now? Like some clown?
Oh yeah, my uncle was Frozo on Freaks. He was the main guy clown, not a freak in it, but he was a clown. That was my uncle Wally. Wallace Ford.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did he get like mansion money for doing that, or
Actually, yeah, he was very rich.
like
We
a good
had-
gift giver? Like the
Yeah.
uncle always had like the really cool gifts and stuff.
He actually helped build like part of my parents' house.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, he
cool.
helped out. He's very good with his hands.
that
and
dumb
helped
clown
out.
money,
Yeah.
you know?
No,
Dumb clown money.
That side of my mom's family is a bunch of like actors from random TV shows and
Really?
theater and stuff over the years.
Well, that's
Yeah.
cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, so if you want a creepy, spooky movie, check it out. My Jeers goes to Seabass, actually, my bro over here. Because at Seabass, we don't go to the same gym, but we both go to Planet Fitness, right? And because
I got lots of Planet Fitnesses, yes.
Okay, well, I don't think we go to the same one. I've never seen him. But I was at the gym yesterday, and what were these two people doing? Yes, they were doing what Seabass just talked about. They had mitts and boxing gloves, and they were doing mitt work. And I blame Seabass because I saw that, and it made me upset.
Yeah.
When
And
you
I-
wouldn't have cared otherwise.
I think I wouldn't have cared otherwise.
You
I-
probably would have enjoyed it.
Right, I would have looked over and been like, "Oh, that's cool. She's doing mitt work or something."
She?
But yeah, it was a girl. She-
Weird.
terrible form. Anyways,
Well, that's the thing, too.
I saw that and I got triggered and I went to the front desk and I complained.
You did?
I literally.
This is Seabass's
You actually
cheers.
took action on it. You
Dude,
went to the front desk.
I
called-
pulled. Well, I was on my way out when I saw it, so I'm like, I'm gonna tell them. Yes. And I did the same script that Seabass did of, oh, you guys offer boxing classes now?
Nice.
Oh, can I join in?
And it's actually double jeers to Seabass for rubbing off on me and the girl that worked there because she was like, oh, yeah, that's not allowed. That'd be cool if it was, though. And I'm like, well, why are they doing it then? And she's like, I'm waiting for the manager to get here, and then they'll go talk to her.
Oh, yeah. I'll
And she was
listen.
like this young kid.
Yeah.
She
I
was
have
like-
no authority.
I
Right.
should know what she's
Yeah,
doing.
but pardon me, I'm off to Kinko's to go pick up my professionally printed sign that I'm going to
Yeah.
put up here in the gym.
But I feel
that
so.
says you shouldn't be doing this.
at Planet Fitness. They're being ignored.
They
Yeah.
do. And I
Yep.
feel so bad about myself that I complain.
I get that.
Well, Morgan, Morgan, you said when we talked about this the other day that especially boxing is very loud, and
Right.
and when you're doing it over in the yoga and stretching area, that's counterproductive to everybody else.
And
And
it
don't-
might have been the same guy that got kicked out of your place you used to go to.
Yeah.
Now it's going to my place.
I do have a question. Were they
Yeah.
like taping, like videoing themselves?
I
doing
didn't
it?
see any videos or
Okay.
anything. No.
Let me speak to all gym owners. Put up signs that say no tripods, no monopods, no videoing allowed on the gym floor, and you will save yourself.
No, they want
It's
that
not
because
going to stop anybody.
yeah, because they want people to show up to their gym, and that's what they're doing
But
it for.
everybody already knows what Planet Fitness is, and they do have signs in the bathrooms, by the way, saying no cell phones
Well, of
allowed.
course.
But those get ignored too.
Yeah, they do for
Oh,
sure.
did I tell you? It was like 2 years ago. I was doing a summer like road trip thing, and I pre-printed signs that said "No mirror selfies, you douchebag." But I printed them in the Planet Fitness
Yeah.
like logo and font, and I put
Nice.
those up in like 10 different bathrooms. I was going through like New Jersey, New York area.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
This is
I
what he
hope I
does
don't
for
get
fun.
to that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
To relax.
Sammy, weekend cheers and jeers.
So my cheers is to my high school football team. They beat our rival high school. I went to the game over the weekend on Friday, and we crushed them. Absolutely crushed them. They used to be our.
I can't imagine still talking about my high school
Yeah.
at this
Wait,
point
was
in my
it-
life as
was
the
it
we.
homecoming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was just the game of the rival, so it's a big game still, usually bigger than homecoming. And so I went, and a bunch of my friends from high school were also there. We were all on the sidelines, no big deal with VIP parking.
Oh my
and
God.
Oh,
That's kinda
VIP
wild.
parking. Did you hear that, guys?
Parking.
For the high
At a
school
high
game.
school.
That's
Oh,
right.
damn.
Parents, this is what
right.
happens when your kids don't go to real
It's
college.
like, look, Mom, I made it.
Yep, ROTC had to let us in to park on the basketball courts.
Oh.
Anyways, so
Wow, VIP
Wow.
parking.
VIP parking.
That's when you know you made
Yes.
it.
We
Yeah.
absolutely crushed them. The score ended up being 38-7, to the point where we were like, "Oh, this isn't our rival anymore. This is not a game." And
On account of their teenagers.
what? No, but it was
Yeah.
but
They had
no,
to get home
it was
because they had homework.
They're all teenagers.
Yeah.
my high
Yeah.
school looked like beasts compared to this other team. You couldn't take them down. Once one of them was running, there would be 3 or 4 people going to tackle him and hitting him and just still going. I
Wow.
watched him drag one guy on the ground who was holding onto the back of his pants, and the way that he ran just like kicked the guy that kicked him off of him, and he scored a touchdown.
Oh my God.
Shut up. It was
Amazing.
for
Was that,
children.
how did I not see that on Sports Center?
I know.
Sounds so lit.
I
Yeah.
know. It was.
That's a badass 16-year-old.
Many years ago, I had a friend who was a high school football coach, and I went to one of his games, and they walked out before the game holding hands.
Oh.
Like they're all paired up, and they walk
Babe.
out holding
Oh.
hands.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a
Interesting.
Catholic high school thing or what.
Weird.
So
I didn't
cool.
see that.
It was
No,
very
never seen that.
I don't think the Catholics
Find your buddy.
smile on that kind of
They
thing
didn't
either.
burst through a big thing of paper that said, beat the Bruins or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I don't recall that,
Yeesh.
but they came
Yeah.
out
there
holding
should
hands.
Be, there should be a banner.
Yikes.
Cheerleaders should be holding a banner.
Yeah, there should be a banner for them to run through. So my cheers is that we won. It was great. I still do have friends who coach on the football team and stuff like that, and got to see a bunch of people from high school. It was awesome. My jeers, though, is to my high school, my old high school's extremely sad student section at the game. We used to have our student section
In my day.
the best. Yeah, exactly. It was the best. Everyone got all dressed up in all the purple and gold stuff and everything, and painted the letters on them and the whole thing. It was nuts, and it was a lot of fun. And there was no one in the student section. There was a few people, very, very small, and they were all wearing American flag stuff. And we didn't know why,
yeah,
and we
bro.
didn't understand the deal. And the problem is that the rival team has red as their colors.
Ugh.
So now we're all dressed in red in the student section,
Ugh.
which makes no sense. And they were like, "Oh yeah, that's the theme for this week." And we're like, "You have themes?" And so they come up with it, and they were like, "Yeah, what was the theme like for you guys? Like, what themes would you guys do?" And we were like, the team, like the
Team
team
is the
colors.
theme.
That's the theme."
Did you take
And-
your boyfriend to this?
No.
Okay, good.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah.
Poor man.
Yeah.
And it it was just so weird. And the thing is that yes, we beat them 38-7, but the team that lost, their whole crowd was so into it. They stayed the entire time. They looked like they were having a great, like very into it, cheering on their team. And ours left at halftime, like the whole
I kind of feel like
stands, no one cared.
the student body at your school's figured it out. It's just high school.
Yeah.
It's just a high school football
and
game.
we're not playing.
I could actually be home and like learning skills on.
Right.
you know,
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's
AI.
what everyone else is doing on their
Yeah.
Friday
That's what
night.
Menace- that's what
At home
Menace would be
learning
doing.
AI
Yeah.
skills.
626. Sammy is stuck in the past. She's a real life Lifetime movie.
I'm
Oh,
stuck
yeah.
in the
Well, she
past.
does like Lifetime.
I went to my first high school football game in like 10 years.
And what happens during Lifetime movies is the girl goes back home,
Reconnect.
she meets
Because
the
the
handsome
coach of the team
yeah.
now is the
Yeah.
former quarterback when she was there,
Yeah.
who she always crushed on.
And
but
he's divorced.
He never looked
Yeah.
her direction, but now things are different
Right.
because
You
they're
find
really
out
adults.
that he
grown up.
liked you as
Yeah.
well.
and she's got a flat tire after the game, and who's there to help her?
Somebody
Yeah.
from Hallmark just heard this and now is writing the movie.
Yeah.
The other one says, "I want to kill myself hearing this story." What?
Oh no.
That's my text.
Hey.
Well, there's another one says Sammy's cheer is so wholesome, and good on them for keeping the alumni engaged.
yeah.
Aw.
Oh, babe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What made you go?
I had a friend who texted me and said, "Hey, we're gonna go to the game this Friday. You want to come?" And I said, "Sure."
You send that
and
call to
then,
voicemail.
That's cool. Yeah.
and then I texted around other people, and they were like, "I was gonna go to the game. I'll
Yeah.
meet you there."
Oh, like
It
your
was
kids
great.
playing?
Well, hope everybody had a great weekend. There's your Cheers and Jeers. Gina's grad school
Yep.
is coming up for you next. So with the horror movies, these are medical conditions that inspired different things, like horror movies.
Different horror movies.
Inspired by these real life medical conditions that Greg fears.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Strap in.
And it's time for a round of Gina's grad school.
I'm excited for
Yeah.
You know, 'tis the season, Halloween.
season, yeah.
Spooky season. And so today, medical conditions that inspired horror movies. She did a little
Yeah.
bit of a deep dive into
Oh,
this.
yeah. Terrifying. Well, let's start with one that everyone's probably familiar with. Technically, it's called hypertrichosis, but you might know it as werewolf syndrome. And
Oh,
this
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a genetic
that.
disorder.
Super hairy.
It's super duper hairy.
Yeah, I saw these like these poor little Indian girls.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
seen that.
And oh my God, they have
Lustrous
like,
on the
I'm
forehead.
jealous of the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they are all hair.
Yeah, it's
It sucks.
hair grows in places it doesn't usually grow, like other parts of your face, your forehead, your hands. And it can be present at birth because of this genetic mutation, or you can get it later in life.
What?
If you
Oh.
have a certain kind of tumor or hormonal change, or even
Hormones.
certain medications like some diuretics, some antibiotics. So have
Greg
fun
and
with
I
that.
have talked about that before. Like when people have a mole, but then there's like these big long ass hairs
hair,
coming
Oh,
out.
it's
like
so
6 inches long.
vile.
Why do you leave
Like
that?
you-
like you
Ooh,
see
is
it.
that
Have a
lucky?
mirror, right?
Right.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably for good luck. People with werewolf syndrome used to be put in the circus and they were put in the freak shows in the
Yeah.
19th and 20th centuries. And that obviously helped shape the whole Wolfman thing. And here's a little fun fact for you. The first case was back in the 1500s. It was this dude named Petrus Gonzalez, and he was known as the Hairy Man of Tenerife. And his story became so famous, he inspired the story of Beauty and the Beast. And of course, a lot of other werewolves.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So let's talk movies, like scary movies. Of course, Teen Wolf, hello, the best werewolf
Right.
movie of all time. But there's The Wolfman, 1941, big one. Wolf with Jack Nicholson. Has anyone ever seen that?
No,
No.
I didn't
I
know
haven't
he
either.
did one.
And of course, Morgan's favorite, Freaks.
Yes, I was
1932.
Yeah, the bearded lady. She gave birth in that movie.
Hot.
Yeah,
Hot.
Spoiler.
because it was trying
Yeah.
to humanize.
No, that was
like,
just her vagina. They didn't trim back then.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Or like The Greatest
That
Showman,
wasn't a
which I've never
beard.
seen.
the
whole
bush
thing.
lady.
Yeah.
It seems like they could do something for hypertrichosis. Like laser removal
Yeah.
or hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I
that's a
mean-
lot of laser removal.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
if you think you have to be born with it, oh no, we can all get it at any time.
Yikes.
Teratoma tumors. This is one of those special ones that horrifies people and has for history. And it's inspired so many scary movies because it kind of blurs the line between like human and like parasite or like just something else. It's from the Greek word that translates to monster tumor. And it's a type of tumor that contains fully formed hair and teeth
Oh,
and
yeah.
bones
Oh,
and
a tumor
eyes
twin.
and organs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're mostly found in ovaries and nuts, tailbones, but they can be anywhere.
Yeah. Now, who knows? I mean, this is before AI. But I
Yeah.
remember years ago seeing something online. It was a video where they had taken this tumor off of somebody and they were kind of dissecting it and going through it, and there was like a fully formed human tooth in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was it was so gross.
And okay,
Yeah, like a little clump of hair. Yeah.
I don't know if this was one of these like Richard Gere and the Gerbils things, but did you guys hear the whole Andy Garcia rumor growing
Yes.
up? Allegedly,
Yeah.
he may have been born with a conjoined twin attached to his shoulder. And he was like a toddler, and they had it surgically removed because it was an unformed fetus,
Yeah, I
and
did
that's
hear
why he
that.
never does shirtless scenes.
Oh.
Yeah, allegedly. So of course, teratoma tumors, parasitic twins, inspired all kinds of movies. Now you might want to write this down, Greg, because these do sound scary, and I haven't seen any of them.
Okay.
2021, malignant. That's
Heard of
apparently
it.
the clearest example. The film's villain is a parasitic twin fused to the main character's body.
All right.
right.
Basket Case from 1982. That's like a cult horror classic about a man who carries his deformed, once conjoined twin in a basket. Get it?
Sick.
Basket Case.
There's a pretty crazy scene in Bad Thoughts, Greg. Remember that one?
Bad Thoughts.
The black and white episode, the Europe
Oh,
episode.
the show. The
Yeah,
Oh,
with
yeah,
Tom
yeah,
Segura.
yeah. Now I'm okay.
That
yes.
was brutal.
That was that was hilarious.
I know what you're talking about.
I
now.
gotta see
Yeah.
that.
It's not a parasite thing, but it's some kind of it's like Venom, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because that's like a
That's a parasite. Yeah.
Is it?
Well, we're
sort of. It's like it's
a conjoined twin almost.
kind of yeah. It's like
Yeah,
just
it
one
can
that's
be,
living
yeah.
inside of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
hot.
Right.
Well, and then have you guys heard of 1979 movie, the David Cronenberg movie, The Brood? It's
yes.
about, okay, a woman
Heard of
who
it.
gives birth to a deformed, rage-driven baby.
Yes.
And there was even, some X-Files episodes about this, like called Fetus and Fetus. So have fun with that. Now,
Oof.
this is one that, thanks to the Elephant Man, we've probably all heard of. Are you familiar with the Elephant Man, Morgan?
I've heard of it, but
Okay.
remind me what it's.
This is elephantiasis.
Okay.
This is caused by, now this isn't totally the same as the Elephant Man, but this is caused by an infection with parasitic worms that affects your lymph system. So it causes like crazy swelling and thickening of
Your testicles,
Oh.
right?
the skin,
Lucky.
genitals, legs,
Yeah, because
arms.
you get like is it elephant? Well, how do you pronounce it?
Elephantiasis,
Oh, so
not
it's not-
elephantitis.
Oh, I thought it was
Okay.
Titus.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Apparently, it's really elephantiasis. It's transmitted by mosquito bites.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, that carry
have
little.
one right now.
There you go. Does it have microscopic larvae in it?
Hopefully not.
So the larvae grow into adult worms in the lymph system, and it doesn't allow your lymph fluid to drain, and
Oh,
that's
good.
what causes the backup of all the swelling. And it does look like elephant skin, hence the name.
All right, we're going through. This is Gina's grad school, and she's
Yeah.
schooling us on these different little deep dive into medical conditions that inspired horror movies.
Yeah. So yeah, it thickens, it hardens, and you can also get yeah.
So hot.
Fever, pain, bacterial infection. It's treated with an anti-parasite or antibiotic, sometimes surgery. Though doctors want to stress good hygiene could really help you out here.
Yeah,
sure.
Get
Clean
on that.
yourself.
Now, Elephant Man, something most of us have heard of, that's based on this guy, the real story, John Merrick. His condition was probably Proteus syndrome, and that is a gene mutation. But back to Morgan's favorite movie, Freaks. It's in there
it's
as
a classic.
well. Yeah. Do you want to do one that's more of a mental disorder? This is
Yes.
a little bonus. Okay, this is called walking corpse syndrome.
Okay.
And this is where someone believes that they're dead or they've lost all their organs. And apparently this really happens to people. It was discovered in 1880. You think you're dead or that you don't exist at all, and you don't eat or take care of yourself because you think your body's already decaying. And this was in movies like The Machinist, when Christian Bale weighed like 15 pounds. That was so gross.
Goals.
Kirsten
I know.
Dunst in Melancholia, of course, Walking Dead. So sweet dreams, everybody, and good morning.
Yeah, there you go.
Walking
Gina's,
corpse syndrome.
Yeah.
Yum.
Gina's grad school.
Greg wants that
Bon
so bad.
appetit.
Yeah. Or just you hear about people getting those flesh-eating bacterias,
Oh God.
from swimming somewhere.
in a
Right.
lake.
Yeah,
Or like
next
a
thing you know, they're like
Dog lick.
chunks of
Oh,
themselves are
God.
falling off. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's
Sucks.
grossest to me is when the person has that skin that looks like tree bark.
Oh,
Have you-
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I can't even think about it.
That's
Yeah,
a
what the
good
hell's
one.
going on in India? Because I think the last time I saw a picture from that, it was some dude in India.
Yeah, a lot of it is just because the population is just so high, so you get more chances of getting that kind of stuff.
Like
Yeah?
the
Yeah.
odds are higher.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
odds are way higher. So you're
Do we have
bound
like
to
tree
get
bark
somebody.
people here in
I've
America?
never seen one.
Tree man syndrome. Oh,
Yeah.
that is
Oh,
so
right?
disgusting. Yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try and do a deep dive on that for next time.
It's Menace's birthday month, you guys.
Yes, it is. Incredible.
Yeah.
It has been incredible.
And it's almost over.
No.
Coming to a close.
And
Let's make a birthday year.
I got to tell you
Let's
what.
just do that.
Yeah. What a victory it was for us. We went through the battle and we won the war to actually get something that Menace has had on his wish list for years
Yes.
accomplished. And that is to go to Dubai first class. That's been his dream.
Insane.
We can't tell you that specifically, Emirates is what I guess we could. We could say that his dream was to fly first class on Emirates to Dubai.
Yes.
Because that's your dream.
Right.
Now, I can't tell you that's what we're doing for the
No,
flight.
I mean, it could
That
be
would be
anything.
crazy.
Can't say that. Can't
No.
say trip, but I can't say fly to Dubai. And so we cut off the submissions. We've been going through what people have been leaving for telling us why they think they should be able to go to Dubai. And Gina and Greg, they made it pass through it. Seabass made it pass through through the different entries. Menace did the same. And so we have it narrowed down to 5 different folks who are the 5 semifinalists. But even to get to that point, what we want to do is before we give them one of those spots, we want to make sure that we know what's going on here.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually have one of those people on the line. We have Leonard. Good morning, Leonard.
Leonard.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. All right, so Leonard signed up, and he wants to fly to Dubai. Now, tell everybody why you think you deserve to go.
Well, first of all, I mean, it sounds like an incredible trip, and that's been on my wish list to be able to fly first class. I never think it's possible. I mean, it still might not happen, of course, but I still would like to think that could happen. The other thing, I've been a listener a long time, probably started from the first or second month after the show was on the air here in LA.
Yeah.
And I love the show. Unfortunately, since I'm a physician, it all interferes. For the live show, it's hard to listen to. So I listen to the podcast.
Oh, okay.
You're burying the
that's
lead here,
been
Leonard.
great.
All right, he's a
Yeah.
physician.
This would be a
Wow.
very
Yeah.
good person to have on the flight with
Now,
you.
let me ask you a question, Leonard, because should I call you Dr. Leonard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just Len is fine.
Leonard, okay. All right. Now,
Okay.
because one of the things that we got, some of the pushback that we got when we first went to them and said that we wanted to do this whole thing is they said, oh, well, there's all these, it's dangerous.
Yeah, immediately. That was the first thing they said.
It was dangerous. And we looked it up, and we're not physicians here, Leonard, but we looked it up, and it said, okay, dehydration, which you can, with any kind of flying,
Sure.
right?
How can we find water?
Right. And just in general, hydration's very important. But then they also said jet lag was a concern.
You're in a suite that has a bed in it.
Yeah, and then the other one was deep vein thrombosis. So you get the blood
VT.
clots. From sitting so long. But again, the whole point was we're not having people sit and coach for 16 hours there and back. The whole idea was it was going to be this first class, basically like a little studio apartment type thing. There are showers. There's a whole thing, right?
We can walk to the bar.
Yeah. Now, as a physician,
hydrate.
are they onto something? Is this dangerous? Is there something that we should know?
Yeah, well, and this is what I tell my patients too. I'm an OBGYN, and a lot of pregnant women, they ask about, and that's the other asset I could be, because it's really quite interesting to hear you guys on your OBGYN issues, and I wish I was listening to it live. I would call in and make a few corrections on.
Okay. Now, can you think of
and
anything off the top of your head like that we got wrong about it?
Yeah.
Just things like the anatomy. I can't remember specifically, but when they talk about issues with bladder problems, or even things like I heard when IUDs, and it's like the most horrible thing. And I think Gina probably mentioned that, but it's if it is done by an experienced person, and it can be done gently, and
someone with soft hands, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly, and I rarely get complaints, so that was another.
But you don't give the ladies any drugs.
Yeah.
I tell them to take ibuprofen before, and like 600 or 800 of it, and then depending on whether they've had children before, because that can make a big difference on how the cervixes might be tight if they've never had a baby or had only C-sections.
Yeah.
So if there's an issue with my mangina, you can take care of it on the plane.
All right. So anyway, enough about vaginas. I digress.
DVT, coming back to the risk of the blood clots, it's a real risk, and again, it's people who've been cramped up and sit in one place. The blood pools, and the muscle action is needed to help get the blood flow going. And so, I do advise patients, if they're going on flights that are over 2 hours, that they definitely get up in the middle and try and walk up and down the aisles, or even do these leg exercises while they're sitting. But in this situation, with all these comforts, and none of us are going to be just sitting down in our seats. We're going to be going to the bar. We're going to be and laying down,
showering
like
together, right?
Hell yeah.
Showering together.
Bring a sponge.
Quick question. People are saying, "Oh, you're already a doctor. You make a good living. You don't deserve this luxury flight with Menace and Woody." What do you say to those people, life-saving doctors, sir?
Those ne'er-do-wells.
I'm sure there's other people who might be more deserving, but this is something that is an experience I don't think I'll otherwise ever have. And we make a good living, but we don't make that good a living that we fly $25,000 flights, and stuff like that.
Thank you.
Right.
Also I when I put down in my notes that I'll be there to take care of the boys if they're ODing on caviar.
Yes.
Now that is a major concern.
Is that a risk?
That's a risk with Menace. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So now I'm not leaving the airport. Menace has a couple things planned outside of the airport. Menace, do you have any questions? Because you, between the two of us, you would be spending more time with Leonard should he end up being the grand prize winner.
My thing is just like, you don't lag, right? You don't.
You can keep
up.
up.
No. And that'd be something that I can advise also about how to minimize jet lag. I travel a lot.
No, I don't.
I mean, you're not going to be an anchor to him, because he moves pretty quick. For being a bigger guy, Menace moves pretty quick.
So go.
So we're gonna it's gonna be like a rocket ship.
No, I'm agile. I'm quick, and I can keep up with the best of them.
Okay, good. Because also going back to the jet lag thing, I don't even think that's real. I think people just want to. They just want to talk about they just want to be like, oh, I just got back. It's an excuse to talk about the trip they just went on.
Maybe.
Yeah. Usually I hit the ground running, and even when I come back, oftentimes I'm on call. I just go right into call, and
that's what I do.
This is a hero.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like this guy.
Anybody got any other questions right now? We're just touching base with some of these people that have signed up for the contest. Anybody got any other questions?
I have a question, Leonard. I know the chance to meet Menace and Woody is a really big deal to a lot of people, and have all kinds of topics and stuff planned, chit chat, which is great. But can you kind of just hang back and like sleep or entertain yourself, or do you need to be entertained?
Yeah, do you need to talk the whole time?
Oh no, not at all. I mean, I do find the two of them very fascinating. I've met them at one of the Sit and Sleep openings in Century Studio City or somewhere there it was, and had a chance to just chat with them. And everybody's really interesting. I love the show. So this is like almost a dream right there, is just to be able to talk to you guys. No, I do have a lot of TV series that I could be watching. There's books on
a lot of caviar to eat, showers to take, things like that.
Champagne,
lobsters. Let me just go around the room and get a vote from everybody here on Leonard.
Well, can I ask him one more question?
Sure.
So I used to work at a pizza place, and I kind of got tired of pizza after a while. Like, is that the case in your line of work?
Oh, no. Good question, because when I was going into the profession, I thought, geez, if I'm going to be seeing this area all the time, I mean, how am I going to be with my partner, wife, whatever? I'm going to lose interest or anything? And I can say absolutely that's not an issue because one side is just clinical and you forget about it, and the other is recreational. So
and he probably sees some wrecked.
I mean, you're doing the Lord's work.
Either that or he comes home all keyed up.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, is that how it works, Leonard?
Yeah, is that how it works, dog?
You
You're keyed up.
Love that paper down.
Not usually, but I can see how it might happen for some people. Yeah.
All right. Well, Leonard sounds like a pretty chill
Yeah, I
guy.
like
Doesn't
that.
sound like he'd be, overly annoying. So I'm willing to put it to a vote in the room. All in favor of Leonard being one of the 5 semifinalists, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Well, Leonard, congratulations. You are one of the 5
Thank
semifinalists.
you, guys. I do appreciate it. I feel honored, and I'll be on pins and needles till you finally announce the winner. So looking forward to that, and just keep doing the Lord's work, and we are all very happy that you're on the air, and I love the ways that even though you come with closed doors about things, you find ways to go around it. Like this trip, with all the legal.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you work here long enough. You realize it's the only way to get anything done.
Yep.
That's an admirable trait, and that's kind of like my philosophy too. I don't just take things like when they say can't do this. I figure out a way to do things.
Love that.
Like it.
It's a can-do attitude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Leonard,
like
congratulations.
Leonard.
Hang
Love
on
you
one
guys.
second, man, and you are in the running. Now, the way it works from here is that the listeners will then narrow the 5 down to 2. And then thank you. And then from 2, Menace and I will decide at our own discretion who gets to go at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't want to get
fair.
stuck with somebody
Yeah.
that we don't
Some
want to get
sort
stuck
of
with.
drip.
Right. And we made sure they wrote that into the rules.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you to everybody who signed up. And Leonard, now one of 5 people in the semifinal round.
Nice.
We're going to take a quick break. More Woody Show is next. Hang on.
More Woody Show is next. Next.